So we've got a case of the winter uglies. Summer, I'm in my peak. Winter, it's like the weather turns cold and then it just sucks all of the vitality, all of the colour, all of the life out of you, and you're just left like a grey blob. Or at least that's how I've been feeling for like the past couple of weeks. This is the makeup look that I've been doing that has just resurrected me, has made me feel like a new woman, at least temporarily. And I thought I would share it with you because I have learned recently that a lot of us are all experiencing winter uglies right now. I'm here to tell you that it's okay, you can feel better. Don't forget to give this video a little like and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video from me. So yeah, let's get into it. Step 1, fake tan. I don't want to hear it. I put fake tan on last night and I felt so gross and pale and ghastly, and I've woken up this morning, I'm like, whoa, I look healthy, I look alive. Let's make the face look better. And I actually want to start with a new product that I picked up from TikTok shop. I love the By Ellie brow sculpt, like in the pot. I have ruined about 50 spoolies because that stuff is like cement. So I just thought, you know what, I want to try the brow texture because I've heard this is amazing. I don't have to buy extra spoolies for it, so a win is a win. I did it all one way and smush it back the other. This is just gonna set and stay like this. Best way to beat the winter uglies is to be like super glowy, bronzy and healthy looking, and I feel like we're gonna get that with this little combination here. This is the Say Star Glow Glowy Super Gel, and then I am gonna mix in the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Drops a little bit my hand and then put it on my face because my mum would actually kill me if I ruined this carpet. I'm gonna mix those two together, give myself a healthy looking glow. I'm literally glowing. I'm gonna add a little bit of foundation just because I want my skin to be like perfect. This is quite literally the It Girl foundation. If you haven't tried this, do yourself a favor, go and try it. It just never fails me. Like if I put a little bit on, it's like really sheer and it just looks really perfected, but like I will build this up for like a night out. Oh god. Just gonna do like a little bit and then like build up if I need to. I don't feel like I do. I feel like that bronzy drops and the fake tan that I already got on my face have just like really evened things out already and like just made the skin look really healthy. Bags under my eyes, they're not it. I feel like these are the worst my bags have ever been. I want to say I'm getting enough sleep, but last night I stayed up late because I downloaded a new book on my Kindle and I'm literally counting down the hours so I can get back into bed and carry on reading. Get rid of these. There is like the best concealer in the world. It Cosmetics by Under Eye. This is super full coverage. It's thick. You really don't need much of it at all, but all you need is like a little bit and then take like a dense, this is kind of like a foundation similar to this but just like a smaller one. I feel like it does a really good job of like picking up any excess and really like helping to diffuse the product underneath. Right now, I mean, I look about 2D because it's just like one colour, but we're glowing, we're flawless, we're concealed, ready to add a bit of dimension back into the face. I'm gonna add a little bit of lip oil though because I feel like my lips are crusty. It's a cold weather. I bought a Stanley cup and I am drinking more water than I've ever drunk in my entire life, but the skin in this cold weather is just, it's like it's fighting a losing battle, which is partly why I feel like I have the winter uglies, because we're just dry, flaky, crusty, musty, dusty. This is the Clarins lip oil. I'm obsessed. I saw a thing on TikTok that someone saying things that are out, it's like influencers saying the word obsessed. Yeah, but I am. Like, what else am I meant to say? I really love this. I'm obsessed. It's just like the gloss it gives you is really, really pretty. It smells really good. It's not sticky. I'm just gonna go in with that Rare Beauty Always Sunny bronzer stick. My mission for 2024 is to find a new bronzer. I love it. I think it's really good, but I think I want like a pan cream bronzer, and I have a couple, but I just don't love them. I just feel like they separate throughout the day. I think I really want to try the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer and her powder one. I want to try more Charlotte Tilbury things this year because they just never fail. As much as I love this, I feel like this is great for when I'm traveling and stuff. I want to try something new, and then I'm just going to use my foundation brush to like buff this out. Or you'll have to let me know which bronzers are your favourites because I really want to try some new ones. Powder and cream. This is the Trini, I don't know what it's called. It's like her cream blush. I'll leave everything linked below. In this like peachy, very pretty, very face brightening. I just feel like when I want to cure my winter uglies, peach blushes are where it's at. These smell delightful. It smells like vanilla. The colour that it gives is so nice. It's so pretty. The trick is as well is to not let people know where the blush starts and stops. Actually just gonna pop a little bit of powder on just because I want to set my under eyes before they all start creasing. This is just the Easy Bake Powder by Huda Beauty. This might be my favourite beauty discovery of the moment. This is the Merit Solo Shadow in the shade Vachetta. It's not too tan, not too orange, not too cool toned. It's like bronzy shade. It's matte and I love it. And essentially I just kind of like throw this on and go, and I'm just washing this kind of all over the lid and then blending it up into my As a girly with hooded eyes, like I do need to have something on them, otherwise they just kind of disappear into my face. I could just pop a bit of eyeliner on and call it a day, but we're gonna amp it up. We're gonna make it even cuter. The Ilia Warm Nude, the Necessary eyeshadow palette. Love the colours on these. I feel like this is very wintry appropriate, but we're not gonna use like these reddy tones. We're just gonna stick to this kind of like neutral quad here. And I think I'm gonna pop this shade. I'm gonna pat this over the lid and just softening that out. Cream shadow is also acting as like a crease colour as well. The pigment on these shadows is actually next level. I'm barely dipping my brush in and it's giving full pigment. Taking this more champagne-y colour, and I'm probably gonna pop this like on the inner third of my eye just to bring a bit of life into there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I was like a little bit of eyeliner just to like elongate my eyes. You don't necessarily have to do this. I feel like it depends on your eye shape and like what your preference is, but I always like a little bit of eyeliner. And one that I've been loving is actually from Sephora. It's their 12-hour retractable liner. It's waterproof in the shade Matte Terracotta. Super warm, almost like brick red, I guess. It's kind of reddy, and I feel like if you have blue or green eyes and you want to make them really pop, this is a really great eyeliner to do with. And I like the fact that it's waterproof because this baby sets and does not budge all day. It's very subtle. Like once I've got mascara on it, it'll be even more subtle, but I feel like it does just make my eyes pop. Mascara, I'm gonna actually use a brown one. I was thinking, do I do black or brown? But I kind of like how tonal things are. The look is very bronzy, the look is very like brown on the eyes, so I'm just gonna use a Sculpted by Amy my mascara in brown. It's a really, really nice mascara. Sadly, it does smudge on my hooded eyes, but if you follow me on TikTok, you'll know. I am still yet to try and find a mascara that doesn't do that. I've got a bit of mascara on my eyelid. I am just gonna let that dry and I'm gonna flick it off with a little Q-tip. I want to add a bit more bronzer to my face. Bronzer is the secret to looking well, I feel like. Just gonna use the Fenty bronzer. This is their Sunstalker palette. I'm gonna use a couple of these shades as my bronzer today. Warm up the forehead. I'm mainly using the second shade in, which is Private Island. I even take a little bit of that shade and just dust it through my crease to kind of connect all of these tones together. A good little hack for you if you feel like your makeup's not like cohesive, just run a bit of your bronzer or even your blush just through your crease, and it helps to kind of tie everything in together. Right, a little bit of highlight. Let's do a wee bit of highlight. I actually might use the highlighter that's in this palette, just like a touch because they're very pigmented, but I just want to bring a little bit of life back to the top of my cheek and in the inner corner of my eye. My lip combos actually always consist of 3 products: a liner, a lipstick and a gloss. Today the combo that I feel like always makes me feel better, makes my lips look plump and juicy, is Anywhere Caffeine Lip Liner by Makeup Forever. Charlotte Tilbury Nude Cake, one of my favourites. And then for gloss, I'm going to use this Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. It's a very gorgeous like nude gloss, and I feel like the plumping, plump juicy lips, glowy peachy skin, bronzy eye, the whole thing together is done. I'm gonna overdraw just a touch. The Nude Cake, and then for the gloss. Like the gloss also helps like blend the 2 colours together. Yeah, this gloss is literally perfect. And then it's a plumping one, so it's going to do that tingly feeling. Oh yeah, that's better. And this is the finished look, and I feel like a new woman. Winter Uglies. Don't know her.